The nurse leaned over the counter and sighed. Ma'am, do you need someone to read this for you? The elderly black woman looked down at the hospital form in her trembling hands. The pen barely moved. Her fingers were stiff, swollen with arthritis. A young man behind her whispered, "She probably can't read." She heard him. She simply nodded and said softly, "My hands are a little slow today." They gave her a plastic chair in the corner, away from the busy desk. Papers resting on her lap. People walked past her as if she were invisible. This wasn't new. She grew up in a small rural town where books were rare and expectations were lower. As a girl, she studied by kerosene lamp. When others slept, she memorized dates, speeches, and stories of forgotten heroes. "Why study so much?" her cousin once asked. She smiled and said, "Because history remembers those who learn it." Years later, she became a respected history teacher. For 40 years, she stood in front of classrooms, shaping young minds. She taught students how to think, not just what to remember. Many of them became lawyers, judges, even doctors. But time is honest. It weakens knees. It stiffens fingers. Back at the hospital, a frustrated receptionist finally said, "Ma'am, if you can't fill it out, we'll need assistance." The old woman slowly looked up. Her voice was calm, steady, clear. "I can read every word on this page," she said. "I taught American history for 4 decades. I just can't write as fast as I used to." The room went quiet. A young doctor stepped forward, staring at her name on the form. His eyes widened. "Mrs. Carter," he asked softly. "You were my teacher." She recognized his face, older now but familiar. "You taught me about courage," he said. "You told us never to let anyone define our limits." She smiled gently. "Never confuse slow hands," she said, with an empty mind. The room felt different now. Respect replaced assumption. Growing older may slow the body. But wisdom does not wrinkle. Never judge someone by what their hands cannot do. You have no idea what their mind has already built.